What do donuts,
Hank Aaron,
and Las Vegas weddings have in common?
Find out next on Sarah's Wiki Corner podcast.
It's time for Sarah's Wiki Corner, today brought to you by Nibelike Foods in the Genesee Valley Regional Market. Sarah, what are we learning about today on the Wiki Corner?
Well, I don't know if you saw this in the news or not, but Denny's has just announced that it's closing 150 of its restaurants, including 50 by the end of the year.
Home of the Grand Slam.
That's right. And the, what is it, Eggs Over Miami?
Moons.
Eggs Over Miami, isn't it?
No, it's Moons over Miami.
What is that?
Well, the eggs are the moon, I think.
Oh, I see.
But you don't say eggs over Miami. It's
you
moon.
Don't? Okay, whatever. Anyway, among the restaurants closing are older locations that are just too old to remodel, or restaurants that are based in unprofitable locations.
Right.
So I don't know, no word on like which ones. But
on Jefferson Road, fingers crossed, stays open.
Is that the only one we have? I think there's one on Westridge Road.
There's probably.
Yeah.
It seems like there would be.
So Denny's was founded by two guys, Harold Butler and Richard Gizak, in 1953, and it started as Danny's Donuts. So Denny's was originally Danny's.
And they were donuts.
Not
eggs.
In Lakewood, California. There was no particular special Danny in either one of their lives. I think they just liked the alliteration of it.
Danny's Donuts?
Danny's Donuts.
What were their names again, their first names?
Harold and Richard.
Yeah, well, Harold's Donuts just doesn't sound right,
No.
does it?
In 1956, Butler changed the concept, shifting it from a donut shop to a coffee shop, and renamed it Danny's Coffee Shops.
Okay.
And changed its operation to 24 hours, which is what it's known for still today, is that it's open 24 hours a day.
Yeah, not many of those open 24 hours these days. Anything.
In 1959, he changed the name again to avoid confusion with another Los Angeles restaurant chain called Coffee Dan's.
Right.
You can see how Danny's Coffee and Coffee Dan's would get confusing.
I can see that,
right.
yeah.
So he just changed a letter and just made it Denny's.
Oh, Denny's.
Yeah.
And they cleared it all up.
It did. And then in 1961, it became just Denny's.
Okay.
Just Denny's.
It's a lot of evolution.
Yes. So Denny's has been known for always being open and serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner 24 hours a day. Now, Denny's did not close on holidays and nights except where required by law. In 1988, all but 6 Denny's closed for the very first time ever on Christmas Day.
Really?
1988.
Which one stayed open? Do we
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But many restaurants were built without locks because they were open 24/7. And some had reportedly lost their keys if they did have locks. And so all told, 700 of the more than 1,200 restaurants needed to get new locks installed so they could close on Christmas.
It would have been easier just to stay open.
Just to stay open.
Just to have a guy sit there.
Absolutely, yeah. In 1977, Denny's introduced their popular Grand Slam breakfast. It debuted in an Atlanta location as a nod to Hank Aaron, who had set a new Major League Baseball home run record while playing for the Braves 3 years before.
I see.
Yeah. From 1990 through 1996, Denny's offered a free meal to anyone on their birthday. The offer included limited meal options from a special birthday menu. However, because too many people went to Denny's more than once on their birthdays, management had to restrict the rules to only one meal per person per birthday, only on their actual birthday, with proof of legal birth date required. And since 2009, the restaurant chain has offered a free birthday build-your-own slam on your birthday.
Could you imagine you show for breakfast?
Lunch and dinner.
Come back again a few hours later for lunch. You wander back in around 5:30, 6 o'clock for dinner.
Why not?
My birthday.
Yeah. Now, I don't remember this, but in 2009 and 2010, Denny's ran a Super Bowl ad that promised a free Grand Slam breakfast to all customers on the Tuesday following the Super Bowl.
What?
Yeah. After serving up 2 million free meals both of those years, they haven't done it since.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. You know what that kind of reminds me of is the Red Lobster. Right. The endless shrimp. And
Sounds good in the boardroom.
Yeah.
Not
and then
so
you
good
realize how much it costs. And
the
you're
accounting
like,
office.
Yeah. Great marketing tactic, I guess. But yeah. In 2014, Denny's opened its first location in New York City, with some patrons waiting as long as 2 hours before its opening to eat there.
Jeez.
It was located in Lower Manhattan and was designed to be a bit more upscale than your typical Denny's, yes.
Okay.
It served alcohol and offered a location-exclusive $300 Grand Cru Slam, which is just the standard Grand Slam breakfast served with a bottle of Dom Perignon.
That's it, just...
For $300, you could get that. Why would you want... You're going to eat at Denny's with a Dom Perignon, but okay, sure. But that location closed in January of 2018.
I bet it did.
Yeah.
I bet it did.
Now, if you're looking for a really unique place to get married or maybe just renew your vows,
Sure.
may I suggest the Denny's on Fremont Street in Las Vegas.
Of course.
For the low price of $199,
Steal.
their wedding package includes use of the chapel. There's a chapel on site.
Beautiful.
Silk flower bouquet and boutonniere. A wedding cake made from their deep-fried pancake puppies. A champagne toast. And 2 original Grand Slams, good for your next visit. You can't use it that day. You got to come back to use those. And you also get a souvenir Denny's wedding certificate.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah, frame that.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's not bad for $199.
It's cheaper than the Grand Slam in Lower Manhattan.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you picked out a record to go along with Denny's, did you, Sarah?
Yeah, well, since it's known for being open 24/7, we're
Yeah.
going to play All Day and All of the Night by the Kinks.
Oh, I'll do it. Sarah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, Denny's. Yeah, Lower Manhattan.
Yeah.
Always got to do something different there, don't they?
Wonder how many people actually did that $300.
Dom Perignon. Wiki Corner brought to you by Niblite Foods in the Genesee Valley Regional Market. But you knew that.
Yes,
Whether you're
that's right.
grilling outdoors on a nice, mild night like tonight.
Yeah, hunting season is underway.
Yes.
And if you're a hunter and you've ever wanted to try your hand at making your own venison sausage, Niblite Foods is the place to go for everything you need for that. They've got casings, they've got seasonings, literally anything you want. And if you don't know what you're doing, if this is your first time doing it, they would be more than happy to share their advice and their expertise on that.
Yes. Don't bring your deer carcass down to the store.
No, don't. Leave that at home.
Leave that at home.
Leave that at
You
home.
hanging wherever you leave it hang. Do you hang
Right.
it? Is that what you do?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, leave it hanging. You go down there, speak
You
to
get
the
the
experts
supplies
there.
first.
Get the
Don't-
supplies. At home with that.
That's right.
And venison up your deer.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
deer
sorry.
is venison.
Deer, yes. But then
You make sausage out of
make
it.
sausage out of your at home
Yeah.
with your supplies from Niblite Foods in the
Yes.
Genesee Valley Regional Market. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Very nice. A couple of things I had to talk about here in my papers.
Quick, going back to the trick-or-treating, Peter
Yes.
says we should do a poll on Facebook as to what age is too old. That's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
'Cause I think there would be some discrepancy.
That was
I think
Peter
there
who
would
said
be-
that?
Yeah, I think there'd be a lot of heated opinions on that, I bet.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm looking through this list here. This is about costumes. Got to watch the time here. Got 30 seconds left. Around 1 in 4 adults will dress up for Halloween this year. Top costumes.
Should we dress up for the Wiki Corner?
Fictional characters and animal creatures. I hate dressing.
I know
up.
you do.
Hate it. 23% will wear a scary costume. 13% will wear a sexy costume.
Oh.
Which is what I would
Oh.
do if I were dressing up. All right, stand by. Legends 1027. The Kinks all day and all of the night. Sarah, do remind us, why did we just play that record?
Well, because we were talking about Denny's,
Sure.
which of course is open 24/7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Let's recap 3 things we must take away from today's Wiki Corner. Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready, go.
Okay, Denny's was originally Danny's Donuts.
The Grand Slam was inspired by Hank Aaron.
And you can get married at the Denny's in Las Vegas.
There you go.
And there's a lot of places to get married in Las Vegas, but
Yeah.
Denny's is pretty unique.
I wonder how many Denny's weddings they do in Vegas.
Oh, I don't know. Well, there was a form on the website to fill out to
Oh, is it
request your
really?
date, so I don't know.
Request. I wonder how far they're booking out.
I don't know.
You think it's
I
one of
bet you
those-
could just go and be like, hey, we want to get married today. And they'd be
You think
like,
it's
all
short?
right, let's set you up in the chapel.
It's probably not a long ceremony. They probably just keep it real short.
I would think so.
Well, you're not eating your Grand Slam that
no,
day. You
don't
got to
get
come
that.
back later.
No, you gotta,
so.
that's for your next visit, yeah.
But to learn more about Denny's, Sarah, where do they go? What do they do?
Well, you can go to my Wiki blog. If you go to legends1027.com on the homepage, there's a link that takes you to my blog where I post everything I talk about every day.
And all of this is always on Facebook Live every day at 4:10. You can watch it all unfold, see behind the scenes conversations, such like that. Facebook.com at every day at 4:10. Plus, we archive this up at YouTube. Go to YouTube and search out Sarah's Wiki Corner. Like and subscribe so you know when we post new videos. It's all made possible by our friends at Niblite Foods in the Genesee Valley Regional Market. Sarah, thanks so much for coming in today. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Throwback Thursday tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what year it is yet?
I don't. Do
I
you?
don't either, no.
Oh.
Somebody around here should know.
Well, yeah.
We'll find out so you can start prepping.
Great.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
We got Hall & Oates, Pete Townsend, and more on the way on Legends 1027.